second day of the week. Um, just about 5 o'clock. It's also the 16th of July, 2024. Excuse me, guys. We're going to, you, me, and one of my cats. We're going to dive back into the Tao Te Ching. This is Dr. Wayne Dyer's interpretation of the Tao. It's not actually um, a literal translation. He relies on other translations, and he pulls from different sources. And what he's offering is his suggestions um, on how to live, how to express the Tao naturally, as there's no other way to truly express the Tao. It can't be, um, it most certainly cannot be lived inauthentically because it's authenticity itself, in and of itself. What we do is remove all the little obstacles that keep us, that seemingly keep us from recognizing the Tao. The Godzilla is here, our friend the Godzilla. How are you? Hope you decided on which figure you're going to get next. So this is verse 47 out of 81. So guys, just over a month away, or a month left of working with the Tao. Before this, we dove into the Tao Te Ching, or I'm sorry, the Bhagavad Gita. Who knows what's next? Maybe we're going to do some work with the Course in Miracles, as that's been my main focus. It's amazing to me how things are blending seamlessly together, how the Tao expresses exactly what each lesson of the Tao expresses exactly what the lesson of the Course in Miracles is. So let's dive in, verse 47, and then we'll talk about it. Without going out the door. Sorry, guys. Without going out the door, know the world. Without looking out the window, you may see the ways of heaven. The further one goes, the less one knows. Therefore the sage does not venture forth, and yet knows, does not look, and yet names, does not strive, and yet attains completion. I always love the paradoxical nature of the Tao. How can the sage not venture forth and yet know? How can he not look and yet name? How can he not strive and yet attain completion? Let's see, our friend Sabine is here. Good morning, Sabine. Godzilla says, sorry, but I talked with my parents and they said I should get the Muto as all the expensives. Muto is my favorite. Awesome. Junkie says, do you like grilled eel? I've never had grilled. I've had eel, I think, in like sushi. I never had it grilled. I don't eat meat or seafood, though. I'm a 100% plant-based. And Clearwater says, what are you reading? Godzilla says, morning, Sabine. Let's see. Chunky says, oh. Lord, I can't read all that. It says, where'd all your hair go? Man, for a while it was on my pillow. All my hair went on my pillow and then I swept it away. Sabine says, I just stopped by to say hi. Appreciate that. I give you my like. Very much appreciated that. Are you Megamind? Don't know who Megamind is. The dude. Let's see. Lots of comments. Or an alien. We're all aliens in a way. We're all completely natural in a way. Jace says, Eric, brother. Jace, my friend. Jace had his usual beautiful message. You know what? I'm going to use Jace as an example here. Up above, someone said, so what are you reading? We're reading Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, which is an interpretation of the Tao Te Ching offered by Wayne Dyer. It's not a literal translation. It's a suggestion on how he feels, how he felt compelled to live his life through the Tao Te Ching and his urge for all of us to find our own way, using these as suggestions. Can you give my dude a shout out? He's Scandinavian. His name is Nick Gear. Nick Gear, Nick Gar. Certainly, Nick Gar. And so, let's read it again real quick, guys. Without going out the door, know the world. Without looking out the window, you may see the ways of heaven. The further one goes, the less one knows. Therefore the sage does not venture forth, and yet knows, does not look, and yet names, does not strive, and yet attains completion. I'm going to use our good friend Jace as an example. Jace has a beautifully loving message. He puts in some serious work, fitness-wise, and yet more so, he's given the world a positive message. And he does it without leaving his home. Doesn't say that you can't leave your home. However, wherever you go, your message goes with you. And that's what he means by without venturing forth, the sage simply gives. The sage simply loves. You don't need to go out to discover love. You don't need to go out to give your message. You simply need to be. Without doing anything. Be natural who you are. This is why in A Course in Miracles, it says that it isn't a course in teaching love, because that's beyond anything that a teacher can show you. However, what it seeks to do is reveal all the obstacles that seemingly keep us from realizing and expressing that love. When we do, when we remove those obstacles, we simply what we are, love. We do it naturally. So Jace shows up in his living room, and yet the entire world has changed. The entire world is touched. This is because, as the Course says, do not seek to change the world, but seek to change your perception of the world, how you see the world. And when you do that, and you do that by forgiving all the projections that you put out into the world, projections of fear, of judgments, of resentment, of grievances, when you forgive those, the world changes instantly and permanently. Let's see. Are you into Guardian or Gumpel? I actually don't know what that is. Clearwater says my depression is getting worse, though I don't know. Depression is getting worse, though. I don't know if I can stay. I appreciate you being here, Sabine. Hey, Clearwater, I'm sorry. I've been there myself. Here's what I know about depression, my own, and being in the company of others. You can't change it. You can't fight it. But what you can do is allow it without complications, without adding to it. When we are depressed, when we're in sorrow, when we're grieving, when anything is happening, and we have this battle, I don't want to feel this. I'm tired of being depressed. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of grieving. I'm tired of whatever. We're adding psychological suffering to the mix, which doesn't have to be there. By simply accepting and knowing that depression is present, becomes a little bit easier. Doesn't mean not seeking help. Doesn't mean not seeking medication if that helps. However, start with what we have, and that's presence. You are not depression. You are not depressed. You are the all-allowingness that depression takes place within. You are the awareness of depression. Just that awareness brings a little sense of peace, because now you're not going through it alone. Now you're opening to it. You're seeing what it's offering. This is why Rumi talked about the Persian poet, the great Persian poet, the guest house, how everything is welcome just by virtue of its presence. And in that very act of welcoming, everything gets easier, because we're not battling. We're not adding that battle to our lives. That's exhausting. I'm depressed. I don't want it, so I'm going to battle it. I'm going to push it away. I'm going to do everything I can to get rid of it. But it's here. It's present. Love yourself through it. Love yourself through whatever happens. Whatever happens in your life, love yourself through it. One of the things you realize by loving yourself through it is you're loving everyone else through the issues that they have. Let's see, Jaden says, oh, I feel bad. I was kind of like trolling, but this stream is sweet. Well, I appreciate that, Jaden. You can still troll if you want. I don't mind it. Jay says, appreciate allows for understanding. Exactly. Understanding leads to resolution. Resolution leads to peace, and peace leads to love. Absolutely. We're removing one obstacle of those revelations at a time. Just one obstacle. The obstacle right now, if you're depressed, is I don't want to be depressed. What if you remove that obstacle and then you would simply be, whatever that is, whatever that holds, and then you'd be able to love yourself through it. Again, just by loving yourself through something, you become this great, great welcoming place for others. You're offering others your presence so they can love themselves through whatever they have going on in their lives. And man, in these days, we're all going through something. Our friend Signature is here. Hey Jace, are you subscribed to Signature? It's got a beautiful channel. You guys are in the same neck of the world. You're both in England. Signature says, greetings from UK, my friend. Keep up your good work, and thumbs up. Thank you, my friend. Jay says, sub to Signature. Let's see. Clearwater says, and I have been ditched twice by love in my life when I had a chance. Clearwater says, bye-bye. Clearwater, I would add just a little thing. We're going to say goodbye. I'm going to get outside and take my walk in just a few minutes. You've never been ditched by love, because love can't ditch anyone. You might have been ditched by a relationship, but a relationship isn't necessarily love. It can be an expression of love. It can also be an expression of whatever each person is experiencing at a time. But love itself never leaves anyone behind, ever. Love itself, St. Paul in 2 Corinthians describes love as all accepting, all allowing, never holds a grievance, doesn't forgive because there's never any need for love to forgive. When we forgive, all that we're doing is we're removing the obstacles that keep us from the realization of love. Hello, Mir. How are you, my friend? This is all good Signature. Bro, how are you? Appreciate you guys stopping by this morning. I love my morning live streams. Clearwater Solutions says, okay. I don't think it was Clearwater Subdivision. I don't want to squint too close into the phone. Blake says, morning, my friend. So, beautiful way to start the day, guys. Get outside in nature. Don't do anything. Just get outside. Watch the sun come up. And you realize, truly, you're not doing anything in the world, although we think we are. Remember, we're human beings, not human doings. We don't make the heart pump, the heart just pumps. We don't make the sun rise, the sun just rises. When you get outside in nature, nature reveals absolutely everything to you. Everything. It can't help it. Because who we are is just nature. We're not part of nature. We're not an aspect of nature. We are nature itself. They says, have a great day. You too. Signature says, we're all part of nature. Nature expressing nature. It's a beautiful thing, which means that we're beautiful people. As Signature says, we are part of nature. We are nature itself. Luke says, morning, friend. Morning, Luke. Noble's here. Noble says, I hope all is well. Noble, I hope you're well. Appreciate you stopping by. I know you're ending your day, or you're ending your day soon. I'm just getting mine started. Hope everyone is subscribed to Noble. I hope everyone is subscribed to each other. Got some great people here. Everyone's spreading a beautiful message. Blank says, going to be a beautiful day. Nothing beats seeing the sunrise. Exactly. Absolutely. Jay says, Noble, I did pop up in your live. Nature says, after 2 hours, I start a live stream here. I'll be there. Noble says, hi, Blank. YouTube, my friend, how you doing? Want to give a few minutes if anyone want to make some connections before I head outside. I generally really love my morning live streams. It brings all kinds of people, all kinds. Luke says I haven't actively watched the sunrise in a long time, maybe today. That would be awesome. Hey, and Luke, if you go out to watch it, just watch. Get that great, great realization. You don't have to do anything. There's no effort in the sun rising, it just rises. There's no effort in your heart beating, it just beats. There's no effort in you being, you just are. Imagine how easy life is from that perspective. Let's see, Signature says, thanks, Mike YouTube, and stay blessed. All of you guys, stay blessed. All right, guys, I'm going to head outside. Appreciate you joining me. It's been a fun day. This has been a fun day so far, fun morning. This is Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, an interpretation of the Tao Te Ching by Dr. Wayne Dyer. There's other beautiful translations, but this is a great suggestion. Signature says, we need more sun. Yeah, we do, for sure, especially in the morning. If you get some sunlight in the morning, changes the entire course of your day because it resets your hormonal system. It puts you in the circadian rhythm. It produces just the right hormones to get you through the day. And those very same hormones die off through the course of the day. And their raw material produces serotonin and melatonin for help you to sleep at night. So what you do in the morning determines how you're going to sleep at night. Blank says, hope your day is great, everyone. I hope yours is as well. Hey, I'll be back this afternoon if you guys want to stop by and chat. I'll see you then. Take care, guys. And thank you. Appreciate you joining me.